Hello, I am back with something a little bit different. It has been a little while, but you could probably see over my shoulder, there's a new toy that's hit the family. It is the 2022 Dodge Ram 1500 Limited Night Edition, and we're gonna go and have a look and check it out. This here is my dad's new Dodge Ram pickup, and boy am I excited to see it here. It was ordered in January, and we are now, what are we now, end of July. He picked it up yesterday and it is beautiful, but I'm going to show you around. We'll have a look, but for now, let's go. Chrysler have done a great job at making this truck stand out and look dominant on the road. The styling is much the same as the previous years. It's more the technical side that has changed on the 2022 version. But from the front, you've got the unique black grille surround. This is the limited edition, so this is a feature that you will find on this truck. It comes with the black Ram lettering, and you will also find the signature Smart Beam intelligent headlamps. A feature that I really love, that's just something little, is the fact you have a side step, just making it that little bit easier to get into the back of the truck. And to put it away, you just lift it and push it back. There is also a power release dampened tailgate. This makes it much easier to get into the back, and you don't have the weight of the tailgate. It's all dampened in the actual wing itself, and honestly, I couldn't believe how light it was when I first had a go. The same to put it away, nice and light, firm push, and it is shut again. Something else that I thought was really cool about this tailgate, and it's just a little funky feature, a little bit of a gadget, but on your keys, you have this button here. press it twice, and your tailgate opens. So if you've got your hands full of shopping, full of whatever goods you're putting in your back, that makes it so much easier. Yes, you do have to do a manual shut again, but where it is assisted and dampened, it is so light, and it just makes it a lot easier. As it is UK spec, this socket here is the American towing, but you'll find underneath here we have got the UK plug socket to connect up for your lights on your trailer. The removable hitch makes it easier depending on what you're using, whether you leave it on here full time. You've got your dual exhaust, and the grumble on it is just a standard but beautiful V8 grumble that you cannot mistake. Underneath you even have your spare wheel. Again, this is something you don't find so often on vehicles nowadays. It's normally a space saver or some foam or something, but the addition of a spare wheel is a very big bonus. Another feature which is an added perk, on your keys you have this red horn button. If you're in the car park and somebody's getting too close to your car, or if you cannot find this beast of a truck, if you press this button, you get the horn going off. Loud, clear, you will be sure not to miss this truck. To step into this truck, when you open the doors, the side step is released, which makes it just a little bit easier to get inside and hop on board. You have the large center display screen here. You have your gear select as such, your transmission box, park, reverse, neutral, drive, just easy access here. You have your two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, auto, four-wheel drive high and low buttons here, as well as an axle lock button. This vehicle has so much space. It's luxury at its finest in a pickup form. You have your full-length dual-pane panoramic sunroof. You have heated and ventilated seats, both front and back, with the controls just down here. It's got a premium 900 watt Harman Kardon sound system with a 10-inch subwoofer and active noise cancellation, which gives this vehicle incredible sound clarity and power. There is a 360-degree camera which appears on here, and this is your live reversing camera. You also have the contactless charging option here, so you get your phone, you'll push it in here and ping, we are charging. The contactless feature and function with this just makes it super smooth. Put your phone in, away you go. You can set it up with your music, what radio station, whether you want to connect to your phone. You've got all the details where your cameras are, you can set those up. You've got your controls to do with your mirror dimming, the power step. And here is your live reversing camera. You can change it here if you want to dip that to a generic standard rear view mirror, or pull it back in and you have the live camera working. This will stay live when you're driving or if you're still. With all your features here, You have everything within easy reach. You can set it up, and once customized, you're good to go. You have your air ride suspension settings here. You've got your towing settings. You've got your rear sensor settings. It comes kitted out with USB and Type-C charging points, and they are found throughout the vehicle. There are some in the rear here also. For your guests in the back, you will find, as it is an American truck, it comes with the American charging points as well, but you have so much space here and here. When she's running, you have the grumble. But as soon as you get back inside the cab and shut the door, you really notice the sound deadening noise reduction that this cab offers. The digital dash here and here just gives you all your different settings, which can be changed through here, whether you want your fuel economy, your driver assist, your vehicle info. You've got live tyre pressure settings on each corner of the vehicle, ideal for checking your vehicle as you're going along, your speedometer and all the other settings. It also comes with the heads-up display, which I think you can see flickering here because of the camera. That displays your speed as you're going along. A feature that I really like on the Limited is all this stitching detail, which can be found here. You have it on your doors, you have it on the seats, and it just adds that extra little bit of class and just style to the vehicle. You have your almost your wood effect up here, your little bit of carbon mesh here, slightly wood effect steering wheel with your leather stitched sections here and here. Now inside here, you lift it up and you have a little bit more storage, another charging point here. Lift this section up, clips onto here. You have two more cup holders, a little bit of storage, keep your loose change in there. And this is adjustable. You move it forward and you have more space in here. The little added touch to this vehicle is you've got down in here, you almost have the history of the Dodge truck. Just a little feature. And on here, don't know why, but you've got your trigonometry ratios, you've got your Pythagoras here, you have your fraction to decimal charts here, and your standard metric wrench conversions, all figures and numbers that Ram have used to build these vehicles. Don't know when that will come in handy, but it's just that little extra touch and detail that they've put into this vehicle. Push it down and away you go. Again, you can move that in and have the storage down here. Two more cup holders there. You've got another storage compartment here, more storage here, two more cup holders in each door here and here, and just, yeah, storage everywhere. In fact, this vehicle now has over 150 litres of internal storage capacity. Perfect for storing all sorts plus the family. Because this vehicle is now longer and wider than its predecessor, the cabin has gained another valuable 8 centimetres in space. It doesn't sound much, but these front seats here are fully reclined back in terms of leg length. They're not tilted back, but they're pushed back. In other vehicles, I struggle to sit behind the driver, being my dad, because I've got long legs and my knees are always hitting the back. In this vehicle, look how much space you've got. I can climb on board And me sitting in here, I've got endless amounts of rooms. To be honest, I haven't sat in many cars where I've had this much space. I'm not being funny, but I've been in Rolls Royce before, and this sort of space is how you feel in the back of a Rolls Royce. But we're in a Dodge Ram. It's perfect. And again, here you see more stitching details here, charging points, stitching on the back of the seats, more speakers here. You have speakers above your head here. And you have proper seats. This third seat here in the middle is near enough the same size as the two outer seats. Again, if you don't need your middle seat, pull the little tab here, more cup holders and more storage. Whether you need to keep some paperwork, documents, wallet, just storage everywhere. This second row includes 60/40 stadium folding seats that can actually recline to a lazy 8 degrees. I'm not being funny, but sitting in the back here almost feels like you're sitting on a 3-seater lounge suite. Now, to recline the seats, there is a little tab down here. We pull that in, pull the seats forward, and you can have a little recline. I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. The handy step is already down, but look at this. And you've still got space there. My knees were still not touching the back of the driver's seat, but you gain that a little bit more. You have to put it back in, pull the lever, push it back. Simple. You can also fold the rear seats up and you have a little compartment space here. They fold up out of the way. So you've got space here, you've got your tie down loops, and your seats fold fully out the way if you did not need them. And when you're done, use the latch and they come back down again. You also have the limited rubber mats with the carpet sections here. Now this carpet, this can just be unclipped and you have the full rubber mat. If you know you're going somewhere that's going to be muddy or wet and you don't want to spoil your carpet, you can just take these out. I have not seen a vehicle that has the 2 type mats before. Now just pop that one on back there and you can have the carpet with the rubber, and that's just held on by these little clips here. You also have little tie down points in the back with the seats. Now under here, if you were to fold this back, you also have more storage. This looks like a watertight container that you can even remove. Perfect. I can't believe what storage there is. I keep finding more and more wherever I look. Push that back down, put the carpet back down, nobody knows. The vehicle also comes with this little bag. Now I've just opened it because I can't open it one-handed, holding the camera. And in here you have got what looks like 2 high-vis vests. What have we got here? LED road flares to put behind your vehicle if you're broken down. Again, because this isn't a UK vehicle, well, I say that. This is a European spec, so UK spec, so this is probably irrelevant to us in the UK, but it's something else they have put in. First aid kit. Another high-vis. What have we got here? I don't even know. Ah, a warning triangle. What's this? A spare pouch. What have we got here? Ice scraper, expandable. Extendable, I should say, with a brush that's just, I guess, just to keep your vehicle clean. Now let's put that one back in here. And all this, just an extra into the vehicle. You don't see many vehicles come with this much. With the Velcro on the back, it can be a case of where you want it, put it in the middle, it's not going to slide. It's all just those little extra features that go a long way. You have stability control, you've got ABS brakes, traction control, electronic brake force distribution that helps brake the vehicle if you're not responding quick enough, and that is due to the fact it's got sensors all around the front. It will also have trailer sway control to help with whatever you're towing. You've got Park Sense, which is the park assist system. You've got it front and rear. You've got your sensors here, you have your camera here. You've got your big towing hooks, or eyes I should say, here and here. You've got parallel and perpendicular park assist. Basically this vehicle could probably park itself, which in the UK might be helpful considering its size on the road or the size of the UK parking spaces. You've got the forward collision warning with active braking. Again, it will monitor your speed compared to the car in front of you. It will adjust it if required. You've got your blind spot monitoring with your rear cross path and trailer detection to ensure you stay in your lane. You've also got the RAM features of lane sense. It will bring up lane departure warnings. If you're going off your lanes, it will keep this truck in its lane. To lift the bonnet, you will find the lever here. Pull that, the bonnet is open. You also have your manual park and brake. You'll have it as the electronic version anyway, but just for extra peace of mind, you could use this as well. Your light features here, adjust the height, adjust the times, all that sort of stuff there. The usual, basically. Once the bonnet has been unclipped from inside the cab, just underneath the centre here, you have a sideways motion switch. Do that, and the bonnet will lift. It is using these hydraulic cylinders here. The gas struts will open the bonnet, hold it up. You're not to worry about that crashing down on you. You've got at the front here, you have nice easy access to your washer bottle fluid. Side here you can see the size of the engine. It is the 5.7 litre V8 Hemi. So you have the curvature of the Hemi engine with the 4 cylinders either side. The engine produces 556 Newton meters of torque, which to us is well over 400 brake horsepower in a truck this size. The transmission in the truck is a 8-speed automatic gearbox, and it is smooth, but you've got the power when you need it. The battery is nicely contained over on the side here, and I just think it just looks brilliant. You have your big old airbox over here, and you can just get to the engine. You can see what you need to see. Again, because of the hydraulic cylinders assisting here, pulling the bonnet down is made so much easier. I should have done that better, but again, shut. Now you do have the venting here, the air ducts, but sadly they are just styling. But with the performance hood on the bonnet, that extra scoop just makes it stand out, and I love seeing that from the inside of the cab. If you were to get the Ram Limited without the Night Edition package, your wheels would be 20-inch. Now personally, I think the 22-inch make this truck look, basically suit its shape. It's in moderation, it doesn't look like it's got too small wheels. The camera probably doesn't do it justice. You've just got to see it. to believe it. The truck also comes with active level 4 corner suspension. Every corner has air suspension. Now, we live on an area where the roads aren't that smooth, and I've only been out in this once so far, but it was smooth. The air ride absorbs those bumps and just makes for a brilliant driving experience, because you're just not getting shaken. You're not feeling the shock going up through your back. It is so comfy. Also, due to the spec, the fact that this is the top spec, this window here is a power sliding window. That does open. I haven't seen that for a while. Now, we had an old American truck, and I remember that was a manual one. We'd sit in the back and you'd slide it open. This one can be controlled from the front of the cabin. The truck has a keyless entry. As long as you have the keys within close proximity, you can press the button, "We are now locked," or press the button to unlock, and we can come back in. And again, as soon as you open the doors, the power assist side steps come down. When you shut the door, within a couple of seconds, the side step will disappear and be tucked away. And because this vehicle is the limited night edition, you get the black trifold tonneau cover. This can be adjusted from inside here using these clips. They are just hooked up onto the underside of the bed, and you can fold each compartment back, revealing your bed of your truck. Also, due to the limited night edition package, you get this spray-in bed liner. You don't have to worry about getting a bed liner that fits your truck. This comes as standard. Another great feature. One thing I forgot to point out, LED lighting in the bed. I've not seen that before. So, I'm very impressed with this truck. The craftsmanship, just everything about it. I have just been looking around it now filming, and I've learnt more during my filming than I realised came with this truck. This stitching design is part of the limited. The full leather is because it is limited night edition, which is the high-end spec. You've got bits of storage here, more storage here, and a full leather interior. Quite commonly you would have leather seats, but the back of the seats would often be plastic. This is full leather right the way through, including your pocket. That to me just shows the quality and the workmanship that's been put into this vehicle. And you honestly have just got to see it to believe it. I can't describe it enough. It is unreal, and it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look tacky, and it doesn't look like they've tried too hard to make it this high-end quality. So I hope that has shown you a little bit about the vehicle. I've got a whole lot of learning to do about it. I'm sure I'm going to find more features, new tricks that it can do, but for now this is a first look. It only turned up yesterday. I've only been in it once, and I'm just so excited to see what this vehicle can do. And I'm going to take the camera along with me. We're going to get various videos and footage from all the trips and adventures we're going to go on, but for now this was a first look, quick show you around the vehicle. Any questions, just drop a comment, and I will find out for you or show you on the vehicle itself. But for now, thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Cheers.